I'm going to work out some questions that involve working out 10% of a number first. Now if you remember, to work out 10% of a number, we divide by 10 because 10% is exactly the same as a tenth. So 10% of 37. Now remember, 10% of a number is 1/10, so I need to divide by 10. 37 divided by 10 is 3.7. But if I'm asked to work out something like 20%, I could think of it as 10% first and then work out 20%. Now remember, 10% of 43 I divide by 10. 10% is the same as 4.3. So if I think about 10% as 4.3, then 20% is going to be twice as much. So 20% of 43 is 8.6. I worked out 10% first and then used that to work out what I needed to know. Here's another example. What about 15% of 24? Now remember, I can work out 10% of 24. 10% of 24 is the same as 2.4. I've divided by 10. How can I make 15% from 10%? Well, if I take 10%, I can work out 5%. 5% is going to be half of this, so that will be 1.2. 10% and 5% can be added together to make 15%. So 15% of 24 is 10% and 5% added together, 3.6.